How you doing, guys? Regal1 right here, coming to you with a deck profile. I said that I'd do lots of duels this week, but I sadly didn't with this deck. But now that I have no school anymore, I will be doing them, and because it's the holidays now, so yeah, I'll be back to my normal schedule of duel times as much as I can, more than likely every second day, if not every day. And I'll have my random weekends every Sunday. So yeah, let's just get into it. First you have your two Nanishis. This is pretty much your Boggart Knight, and yeah, you just have to have it. So when you have Nanishi, you normal summon, you use its effect to normal summon a merchant if you have it. Now I run merchant. Some people don't, but I do. I run merchant because, well, a Nanishi plus a merchant equals a search and a Nichiria beast. So yeah, why not? It's a good suppose combo-ish. I wouldn't say it's a combo, but yeah. Yeah, and this is quite a budget build, I suppose. Everything here is very, very cheap. I think as far as the main deck goes, most expensive things are either the duality, warnings, or fortresses. Definitely not fortresses, so it's either dualities or warnings. So yeah, those are probably going to be the most expensive things there are. Yeah, except for the synchros. The synchros are staple synchros that you'd run in most decks. So yeah, that's probably the only expensive bit. So moving on, you obviously have merchant, like I said. When you normal summon this, you get to search out a level, no, 1 Karakuri card, so you could get a cachet or something like that. Yeah. So next you have Meso Hyper. Meso Hyper is just, for me, I only run one as a beat stick, so pretty straight up and forward. Now quick, it's kind of like a Shura for Karakuri, so in saying that, it kind of isn't in the same way. I mean, because Shura gets from the deck and quick gets from the graveyard, so yeah, it's still a good card. I do run two. Usually I'd switch it out with Nanish with merchant. So you'd normal summon this, you'd normal summon that, you'd get this, you'd synchro for go away, and X. Yeah, and then you'd get for your beast. Then the next turn, you'd normal summon this. You'd attack into their monster. You'd get your Nanishi out. You'd summon another soldier, and then you just go off like that. It's pretty straightforward. You can even just test it out in your sorry. You can just test it out in your head. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can just test it out. Like, if you were to make this deck in real life, you don't need anyone. You can just use it to practice your combos and all that jazz. So, yeah. Next, you have your Nisamu. Pretty standard. They're your searches. They're your giant rats, your Emma's blades, your mystic tomatoes, whatever you want to call it. Next, you have your strategist. You normal summon him. You switch a monster's battle position. This helps me out so much. It usually gives me opportunities to run over stuff with my synchros, and making it a tuner, it's just that much better. So yeah, it's a great card, and I do run 3. Next you have your Watchdog. Now Watchdog is a pretty good card. It's the only level 4 tuner in the deck. I probably should be running more than one, but to be honest, as far as this deck goes, I find it a tad bit inconsistent if I run more than one of these guys. But it is a great card nonetheless, because it is a level 4 tuner. It can't be destroyed by battle in attack position. And if it is destroyed, all the Karakuris gain 800 attack and defense until the end of the turn. So that's actually really good. Machina Force, this is just to fuel the Machina engine, obviously. You have 2 Machina Fortresses, simple. You have 3 Machina gear frames, pretty simple. You have Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, 3 cachets. Some people don't run 3, but personally I think it's really cool. Okay, just say you have Burrito out, you'd activate this, switching one of them, using Burrito's effect, draw 1 card, and then you'd have your Karakuri cachet to make you search something, and so yeah, you get either Nanishi, a merchant, a quick, a Nisamu, whatever. So yeah, running 3, amazing. Mind Control, pretty standard. Monster Reborn, standard. MSTs, Pot of Avarices, 2 Dualities. Now people say this goes for every deck that special summons. People always say don't run it because, well, in decks that special summon, obviously usually it would be a drawback, but it may be a dead card if you do draw into it sometimes. But that saying that you only need to use it when you need to use it. If you don't need to use it, don't use it. Jesus, some people these days are so silly. Anyway, so Duality, great card. Don't see why you wouldn't run 2. I don't want to run 3, man, because I just don't have the room. I suppose I could take a cachet out, but don't want to. Call the Haunted, I only run 1, just easier that way. Mirror Force, the Solemn Brigade, and your trap's done. Now, as far as the synchros go, it's pretty standard. The only special things are obviously the Naturias. I suppose that's pretty standard as it is as well. And people tell me to run 3 of these, and I just ask why. I usually only need 2. You usually beat them by the time you have 2. By the time you finish using them up. So yeah. I run the Barkion to stop the traps, I run the Beast to stop the spells, and I run the Landoist to stop everything else. So, yeah, the Naturia's amazing. You have your Stardust, why not? You have Trishula, obviously. And you have your Utopia. God, this helps me out so much. Okay, you have a Quick. You have a Nisamu, you don't know what to do. Like, just say you don't have anything face downs or anything like anything in the grave to fuel your Quick, you can just boop, and then just go into your Utopia. So that's pretty straight up and forward. And I'll probably see you guys when you can see my face again. So see ya. So as you just saw, that was my Karakuri Machina deck list. And I'd just like to get a few things told about what I'm going to be doing for the next week or so. I'm going to be doing, like I said in the video, again, I'm going to be back to my normal schedule. I'll be back to the day, the dual times as much as I can, hopefully every day, hopefully every second day, if not every day. And I'll be doing the random weekends on every Sunday. So, yeah. So, this week will be Machina Karakuris, mainly because I only had 1 duel from the thing yesterday from last week. So, you can just check up here to look at that duel, or you can just check up here to check out last week's random weekends, which was a trade binder. So, yeah. And in the description bar below, I'll have nothing. Sorry. Anyway, so Regal18 signing out. Bye.